Every fall is different. But every year, hunters get this feeling in their gut. We know when it's time. For me, this year was no exception. It was time to make that transition into a hunter. Each year I go on adventures. Last year, I was presented with a great opportunity. It didn't exactly work out. This buck came in at 30 yards. For me, 30 yards is my limit, but I felt confident today. The arrow sailed right over his back and my opportunity was gone. This year, I'm searching for redemption. I want to focus on my abilities as a hunter so I don't have to push my boundaries as a shooter. That means getting closer. Since I'm a hunter, I don't pass up small game opportunities. After making a great shot, I went to find my squirrel. I was taken by surprise when something started making noise down in the ravine. I jumped up a group of deer and things were starting to look better. I needed to get closer to cover, so I went down the hill to the nearest tree. When I got down to the tree, I noticed that a pair of bucks were not more than 15 yards from the tree. The two bucks slipped around me through some thick cover and never presented me with a good ethical shot. But I noticed a larger buck down in the creek bed, still wearing his velvet. I attempted to stalk him, but my presence was definitely known in the crunchy fall leaves. The only deer that would let me get really close was this guy. But he's a little young, and I'm gonna let him pass. I went home with nothing more than a little bit of knowledge. Tomorrow, I knew exactly where I was going to set up. After first light came a group of deer. I was set up that morning with a clear shooting lane down the same ravine I had all those deer encounters the previous day. The first deer to pass through my shooting lane was a younger doe. But I was much more interested to see what they kept looking back at. After several does moved through my opening, I saw a pair of bucks coming down the hill. Only this time, the bucks were on my side of the ravine, much closer. I was not going to let this opportunity pass. I got ready and I drew my bow, but I was spotted. Luckily, I was going to have another opportunity. The arrow flew straight and my shot was perfect. Now I had to track him. There was not very much blood, so I decided to follow in his footsteps and head in the direction he was going. After a few minutes of tracking, I spotted the buck down the hill.
Oh yeah, that was not very far at all. This spot right here is where the deer was standing.
That deer is right over there.
He did not go very far at all. Alright, so here's what we got. It's by no means a monster, but it'll work for sure. We gotta hurry up and get him to the processor before it gets too hot.
After placing my tag, the real work would begin. I had to drag him all the way back to the truck. But it was truly an amazing experience.